Alright, what is up, you guys? I am here with something a little different. We have kind of a history or evolution of WWE DVD packaging. So I figured I'd go through and just kind of show you the different types we have here. So in 1999, the first DVD we ever had was WrestleMania 15. And this one kind of set the stage of what we'd be seeing for pay-per-views for the next few years. As you can see, it's your normal keep case. You have your disc artwork, and then we have a pamphlet insert. And over time, we would have, the pamphlet insert, not for very long, only until about 2002-ish. And then, of course, WrestleMania until 2011, we had pamphlet inserts. And the example of a regular insert, we have, just your one-page insert with the poster art. Sometimes it had poster artwork on the back, and then sometimes it had advertisements. So, yeah, that's your kind of little different inserts. And a lot of the times we saw poster inserts. And, it was like a four-sided insert, which had poster artwork. But this, you can see, it's just your basic kind of pamphlet. So that's a one-disc set. Then the first two-disc set we had was WrestleMania 16 or WrestleMania 2000. And you had your normal keep case again. But opening it up here, you have these trays. And it's kind of basically how normal DVDs are with two-disc sets. They usually have those trays. And then you have your pamphlet insert once again. And there are examples of multi-disc sets without trays, which I will get to. One real quick I'll show you. This is a TNA DVD, but this is another example of two-disc sets that don't have trays. You can see it's on each side here. A lot of Canadian releases, I know the two-disc sets have these. I prefer the tray myself, but if you don't have the tray, this is most likely what you'll see. And then the first three-disc set that we had the Ultimate Ric Flair collection, which introduced digipacks. And this was in 2003. And this would really set the stage, because obviously we got a lot of digipacks. Great stuff. I always love the digipacks. You can see it folds out. It's usually made of cardboard or some kind of felt packaging. Sometimes you get like a matte texture to it. But, you have all your artwork there in these plastic trays. And then, of course, you have your insert. And like I said, that insert would stay for pretty prominently for a while. Until, for example, we had Top 50 Superstars of All Time. It was around the time we got rid of them. And they still had the little flap for it, but they didn't have the insert. Which is just, like, why even bother at that point? But after that, we would see stuff like this, where it would just be on the match listing or documentary listing would just be on the side here, which is actually fine. I actually don't mind that. And there's a lot of times you'll see, unfortunately, I don't like when they do this, but you'll see a lot of the times they will put the match listing on the disc. A lot of the WrestleMania sets had that. I was never a fan of that at all, personally. And then we also had match listing, for example, behind the disc. So, it is what it is. It's kind of like my catchphrase on here now. But we also have the anthologies. We had the WrestleMania anthology. We had the leather-bound anthology signed by Vince McMahon. We have the SummerSlam cooler, and then we have the Royal Rumble anthology. That could be another video of itself, honestly. And we also had the Raw 20th Anniversary set, which was similar to a box set, which actually was a digibook format. And then, speaking of digibooks, we have the history of the WWE titles DVDs. We had 3 of them, which had this format. And this is one of my personal favorite formats. You have just the digibook, and you have like the pages here. When you close it, it looks like a book. I always really like this. So, very cool stuff. You know, we had a lot of alternate artwork and packaging. For example, we have another 2-disc set, the McMahon set, with different 2-disc packaging. It's almost like the digibook, but it's 2 discs. So it's really interesting. But yeah, I really like this format for 2-disc sets. Unfortunately, we didn't get, I don't think we got any more of these. And then another example, this is kind of a one-of-a-kind thing. We had the Twisted Disturbed Life of Kane DVD. If I can get it out of here. You had a slipcover, but it went out both ways. And then we had, it's like a digibook, not digibook, digipack, but not really. I know a lot of people complain about this. I don't mind it. You have like the cardboard sleeves, and the WrestleMania, or not the WrestleMania, the SummerSlam anthology set had similar to this in the sleeves. Same with the Survivor Series anthology. And this one we had your pamphlet insert. So I personally don't mind this packaging, but I know a lot of people had a problem with it. Another different one we had the Dusty Rhodes story. This one was interesting. Really cool artwork and packaging on this one. If you press the button, I think it says funky like a monkey, but mine does not work, unfortunately. And you have like this, it's supposed to resemble a book, you can see. But you have really almost similar to the Royal Rumble anthology sets, the volume sets, but really cool, really unique, and very deserving for the American Dream for sure. And then we saw stuff like this, where you had the 3-disc set, like the Best of Raw and SmackDown Anniversary sets, where you have the slim cases here with the individual disc inside. And then eventually we got 4-disc sets, like the Stone Cold Steve Austin Bottom Line DVD. It's your digipack, but a lot of the times you have the chapters on the folds here, and then you just have the discs. So, kind of interesting stuff. It's kind of like your just twist on the digibook format. And another 4-disc set, kind of a one-of-a-kind as well, but this is actually 4 discs, and it had 2 discs in each casing here with an insert. So yeah, it's this one's interesting. So our first 3-disc pay-per-view was WrestleMania 20, and you can see it has a kind of a twist on the digipack, but you have, it's really cool. We've never seen it since. Just this really cool digipack. Great artwork, and a little place that you can put the insert under above the disc there. So this was really cool that they did this. This is a special edition set. And then with pay-per-views, we had your normal pay-per-views for a while, where you just had your normal kind of format. You have a single page insert disc. You know, it was like that for a while. Off and on we'd have inserts. And 2008, they actually did away with the pay-per-view inserts other than WrestleMania until 2010. Starting with WrestleMania 27 in 2011, we did not get inserts anymore for pay-per-views that were WrestleMania and stuff. So, yeah, I think Cyber Sunday 2008 was the final single disc insert pay-per-view we got. So, for example, we have 2010 here. You'll see a shift. No insert, of course. Did away with that in 2008. And then we have your eco case. And eco cases are pretty much permanent at this point. They're a thing of the present. You know, they'll never go away. And, you know, it's just kind of like, you can hear the disc rattle. It's just cheap packaging, but that's pretty much how pay-per-views are nowadays. So, and for the longest time, we had all these digipacks, even into 2017. And then, of course, we had the double feature pay-per-views. And now, a very controversial move, starting with the Raw 25th Anniversary Set. We have the 3-disc set with the slipcover inside of a regular keep case. And we have your trays. You can see it has like a tray like a normal 2-disc set would, but it has one on the other side there for the disc. And then after that, we have, which is kind of becoming the thing now, no slipcovers. They did bring back the inserts, which is nice, but we have the stacked discs. You can see they just stack them on top of each other. A lot of people complain about this. I can't tell you the overwhelming complaints I get about this. So it sucks. But for WrestleMania, we did get a slipcover, and your basic, this is pretty much how it's gonna be for a while now. And the Hardy Boys DVD actually got its own slipcover, which is nice, but it got a Best Buy exclusive slipcover. I can show you that over here. But the normal release did not get a slipcover. Now, we did see this one time before, well, a few times before actually. WrestleMania 20 did it with a re-release. And then the Tombstone DVD did it as well. They stacked the discs there. So, you know, it's unfortunate. It's not safe for discs to be stacked. It's not. It's just a fact. So, you know, I assume that this is how it's going to be from now on. But you can see the quality shift. Like, you have these great digipacks. You have this WrestleMania 20 Deluxe Edition. Just awesome set. And then this is what our WrestleMania set is now, you know. Fortunately, it did come with an insert. I guess that's one redeeming quality of all this. But you can see the discs are stacked. And a lot of the times we do get Topps cards now. So let me know what you guys thought of this set. And let me know what you think of all the sets. You know, I pretty much know what you think of these sets. But let me know what you think of the past sets. And, you know, the past packaging and what we've seen before. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at the past. And for now, this has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.